Good morning, Village School, and welcome back to another edition of the VES News.
Your newscasters are Anika from the Benke class,
and also Aila from the Benke class.
Today is Wednesday, December 4th. It's a day 4.
Today's character education thought of the day is, follow through on promises you made. Now to Anika at our weather wall so we can check the upcoming weather.
We are looking at another cold and mostly cloudy day to start. The current temperature is 34 degrees. The high is expected to be 40 degrees with the low of 31. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny, with the high of 40 and an overnight low of 28. Looking at the radar, we see some light snow, showers moving through, but then we should clear out. Our moon is slowly waxing towards a full moon. There will be upper and lower blacktop recess today for everyone until the snow melts off the playground equipment.
Thanks, Anika. Today's lunch will be 3-cheese lasagna.
And don't forget those sides of veggies.
Along with the breadsticks, seasoned peas, and fruit.
Tomorrow's lunch will be a grilled cheese sandwich with tomato soup, perfect for a cold day.
Along with spicy garbanzo beans and your choice of fruit.
At this time, please stand as we honor our country with the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag Winter break is getting closer, so that means we need to get all of our young scholars' gift money in so we can start buying and wrapping gifts.
You can collect leftover change from lunch or do some extra chores at home to get some extra money.
It will have a huge impact on so many families during this holiday season.
Just a reminder that peer leaders from the high schools will be visiting VES today. We also have a chorus and orchestra concert at 9:45.
Be a great audience and enjoy the show. Best of luck to all our performers.
It's Wednesday, so it's time for another episode of Copying Kind.
Good morning and welcome back to another episode. So we all know that Chromebooks are a tool that can help us with our learning. We use them to search for new information and to express our knowledge. Thankfully, Miss Pliskin's class has Oliver, who offers to put away the Chromebooks into the cart so they can be charged and be ready to use the next time the class needs them. Thank you, Oliver, for lending a helping hand and taking responsibility. The real cool thing about kindness is that it spreads. A person's kind act can make such a positive impact on the receiver that usually the person who received the kindness wants to pass it on. Before you know it, that one person's kind act spreads to others, who spread the kindness to even more people. And it goes on and on. Well, that is exactly what happened at VES recently. Miss Gill's hands were so full of books that Miss Caprio stopped what she was doing to hold the door open for her, which was super kind. Later that day, Miss Gill saw Miss Romano with her hands full, so she decided to spread the kindness by doing the exact same thing for Mrs. Romano, and she held the door open for her. So, Miss Gill and Miss Caprio were both caught being kind because the kindness spread. Brian, you were caught being kind. A friend noticed that his classmate Brian goes out of his way to be kind and helpful in the cafeteria. For over 2 weeks, Brian has consistently lent a helping hand to take back the trays of students who bought lunch from his class and others. He wants to see the cafeteria cleaned up and ready for the next round of eaters. His kindness towards his fellow third graders is appreciated. Thank you, Brian. Maddie is an exceptionally kind friend. After learning that her friend couldn't participate in recess because of a broken arm, Maddie kindly volunteered to give up her outdoor recess to instead sit in the office with her friend to keep her company. The girls read together and made the most of a not-so-great situation. Sacrificing what you might want to do for the happiness of a friend is extra kind. We have probably all heard the word selfish. When we are selfish, we are only thinking of what we want or what we think we need. A selfish person cares only about themselves and makes choices that benefit only them, regardless of how others are affected. A word we probably hear less often is the word selfless, When we are selfless, we are showing great concern for others and have a willingness to give to others instead of giving or keeping to ourselves. Noah was caught being kind when he made a selfless choice. Several students did not have Post-its, and Noah immediately thought of their need. He grabbed a pack of his own and gave it to his teacher for anyone to use. Thank you so much for your generous, selfless, and kind choice. Now, back to Anika and Aila.
Thank you, Miss Fornell, and congratulations to everyone who caught being kind. Your kind acts are being noticed.
For the VES News Network, this is Aila signing off.
And Anika signing off.
Tune in next time for another edition of the VES News.
Have a wonderful Wednesday.
And remember, Blazer says be your best at VES.